Hi, I'm Beverly Banov Brown. Today we're going to be covering a very important topic that can really transform your days and your nights. From endless loop tape kinds of analyzing and obsessing and worrying to really relaxing into the process of daily life, being with whatever's going on and not opposing it or having knee-jerk responses that this is good and I want this versus that is awful and I abhor that. Whenever you find yourself not being easily aligned with whatever's going on, very often you'll find that if you choose differently, if you ask yourself, what is it that I'm afraid of here? What is it that I am scared about having take me out of my comfort zone in life? What is it that's making me feel I might lose something or someone I really want? So I'm feeling territorial, I'm feeling possessive, I'm feeling overly protective. And then there are situations where you need to feel territorial, where you need to be protective and proactive and very definitely alert. It's the discerning of those situations that can create much more relaxation, peace, contentment, and joy in your life. The jubilant emotions, the ecstasy, the bliss, we usually can embrace pretty well. But it's those other emotions that can take us out of a beautiful moment when we're absolutely in a reverie, in a gorgeous part of nature, or maybe we're in a park or at the beach, or maybe we're doing something that we absolutely love. In my case, one of those activities would be painting. Or another one, I'm also a poet, so I love to write poetry, and I can get lost in that beautiful process for hours. When I'm doing that, I'm in the zone or the flow of life, and whatever challenges or problems I may regard that I have in life become really irrelevant at that point, because I've made a conscious choice to put those aside, not to resist them or deny them, but rather to just say, in this moment, what's relevant is what's right before me. Let me do the next right thing. Let me be with this. 99% of the time, we spend our lives scurrying around so busily doing. What if we really took time to simply allow ourselves to fulfill our name, human beings? Just to be is holy. Just to live is divine, said Abraham Joshua Heschel in his book, God in Search of Man, which I recommend, by the way. So part of radical gratitude and being in the flow forever, now and forever, is truly about making a conscious choice to explore how you can do your day and your night in a whole new way. Ask yourself, golden nugget number one for today, based on my 30-plus years of working as an intuitive, who does intuitive and psychic readings, and also as a classically trained and many years experienced now intuitive life and relationship coach and also love mentor. How can I regard emotions in a new way? How can I stop judging happiness, bliss, ecstasy, contentment as terrific, as opposed to feeling grief, feeling sadness, feeling an occasional pang of yearning for someone or something that once was as bad? How can I make it all neutral so that high is not highest, low is not lowest, but I find that beautiful middle ground where true inner peace resides, where I'm grateful for all of the lessons and the blessings that have come into my life right up into this moment so that I'm flowing with the process of my life. Have you ever noticed, for example, that those moments when you really are at peace are the moments when you're either savoring what's going on around you, whether it's a beautiful fragrance of lavender flowers that you're noticing, or you're hearing bird song, or maybe you're looking at a beautiful piece of art, or you've just read a very inspiring and elegantly written poem, or you're speaking with someone who you adore and who adores you, and you get each other. There's a sense of real communication and communion between you. Maybe for you it's being with a pet, or it's pursuing some wonderful hobby. For a lot of people, it's being out in the country, walking through a meadow of flowers, looking at the trees, the clouds. A lot of people, myself included, love to go out to the beach and find gorgeous animal shapes in the cloud formations. Bunnies, deer, dragons, angels, kids playing, giants swinging a bat like in N.C. Wyeth's great painting called The Giant. Oh my God, there's so much on this earth to savor and to cherish. And when we're in the flow, that is our focus. And that is a form in itself of radical gratitude that we can use at all times as an antidote to the poison of hating and prejudice and fearfulness and egotistical, narcissistic kinds of insecurities. If they come up, remember now, you have tools to make a different choice. You have the capacity to decide what you're going to notice, what you're going to give energy to. Don't let your emotions intimidate you, because truly you'll be intimidating yourself. So, golden nuggets. Let me share a few from my heart to your heart. The more we can accept all of our emotions and meet ourselves where we are in that moment and ask, what is this really about? And wait for the answer as we take a few deep cleansing breaths in and out, breathing in the energy of life. Literally knowing that to inspire means in spiritus, to take in spirit. The more we can allow when we exhale to let go of whatever that was. Next golden nugget. If you find yourself in a state of reactivity as opposed to being responsive, that is a golden key to let you be aware that something has just jolted your consciousness that is probably very likely not about what's happening now or the person or people in front of you. It's bringing up a cellular memory of something that may have happened when you were a very young child, when you really didn't have a lot of choices in what was going on in your life. Next golden nugget. If that kind of knee-jerk response occurs, try your best to just let yourself allow the memories to float up. Ask your body for guidance about where those held memories are, and let them show you a better way by asking, how can I transform this? And talk to that inner child part of yourself, next golden nugget. Talk to that inner child part of yourself that may have felt afraid, may have felt betrayed, abandoned, intimidated, afraid of consequences for something all those many years ago. Talk to that inner child and reassure that inner child, as the healthy, strong adult that you truly are right now, that you do have other options. You always have something else you can decide to engage in. And remind that child that now, right here, right now, all is well, you're safe, you're strong, you're secure, you're proactive in your own remarkable existence. Next golden nugget. Learn to regard life as an adventure. And when an opportunity is presented to you, which has all kinds of potential to move you ahead in life, whether it's in your career or in personal relationships, family interactions, new hobbies, new goals, new sense of life purpose, remember that you don't have to repeat old patterns of the past anymore. This moment now is new. You are constantly renewed in the moment as the moments unfold because you are in the flow of life. So the next golden nugget is stay open to the wondrous possibilities that may be right in front of you. And before you say yes or no, let yourself go within, be still. Take some time to be contemplative. Take some time to ask your body, mind, and spirit, all levels, what am I really feeling about this potentially? What could this really mean for me? And what is for the best and highest good of myself and the good of everyone else involved? Next golden nugget, ask yourself another question. What would my life be like if I chose consciously, moment to moment, to see everything as blessing, to stay in a state of constant gratitude, which creates, by the way, through neuroplasticity, literally, physically, new neural pathways that are replacing any old negativity that you might have gotten as a child. These are powerful ideas. They work. They've worked for me, and believe me, if they've worked for me, they will work for pretty much, I believe, anyone who chooses to use them on a consistent basis. They've worked for my clients. They've worked for friends who I've shared this with, family members. There's no limit to what this can do for you, and through you, there's no limit to the love that you will radiate as a result. So it's a very far-reaching, potentially, practice. And if you choose to use it, I congratulate you. It's been an honor, as it always is, to prepare this video for you. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, Beverly Banov Brown M.S., I hope you will. And if you've enjoyed any part of this, please leave me a like so I'll know you've been there. And if you feel so inclined, because there are an awful lot of people out there who are really suffering strain, strife, misery, constant worry, and anxiety, if you feel okay about doing that, please share these videos and my whole video library, which is probably around mid-140s of different choices now, on everything from radical gratitude, inner peace now, mindful parenting, authentic dating, successful dating, narcissistic relationships, and about vanishing twin syndrome, with new topics to be introduced any day now, as my time and schedule permits. Until next time, take good care, and know you're in my loving prayers. Bye for now, and thank you for watching.